Who isn't curious about a little celebrity gossip? Everyone from the world of who's who has a story to tell, and what can be more interesting than finding out things about them that would make us love them better? Today, we're going to be talking about the top 10 crazy celebrity facts that you won't believe are true. Hey everyone, and welcome back to Celeb Mania. Make sure you stay until number 1, as you don't want to miss the most amazing and unbelievable facts about one of the greatest celebrities. Number 10. Harry Styles has 4 nipples?
There's a rumor on the internet that you have 4 nipples. Have you heard
Correct.
that? Oh, you do?
Yeah.
4?
4.
We all love jokes. We can't deny that. And it is known that One Direction star Harry Styles has a reputation for being quite the jokester. But when he revealed in March 2012 that one of the many interesting One Direction facts is that he not only has 2 nipples, but 4, a lot of people questioned the legitimacy of his claim. It was not until Harry was seen topless, soaking up the sunshine on a luxury yacht in Sydney, Australia, that the Harry Styles 4 nipples rumor was confirmed as true. He joked and said that he thinks he must have been a twin, but then the other one went away and left its nipples behind. This may be Harry's reasoning behind his 2 extra nipples, but he suffers from a medical condition called supernumerary nipple, which is a condition where additional nipples occur on humans that appear along with the body's 2 vertical milk lines. Having more than 2 nipples is nothing to be embarrassed about. That is why Harry is so honest about them. Number 9. Ashton Kutcher has webbed feet. Ashton Kutcher has confessed that he's got webbed feet.
You want to? No. You're not gonna. Okay.
I'm not going to touch it, but I've got my Swiss Army knife with tweezers.
Okay, yeah, it's good. All right. So
Have a look at this side.
it's these two.
Oh!
Like they're not all the way.
The handsome actor, who has romanced Hollywood beauty Demi Moore, says he didn't know that there was anything abnormal about having 2 of his toes connected and proceeded to show the audience of America's The Jay Leno Show. He said that he has 2 toes that are connected, webbed. They are just a little connected. It is good to tell everyone. He heard one little kid who had webbed toes and he thought he was abnormal, but then he saw that he was like them too, and it confirmed that he's abnormal. He thought everyone's toes were like that. You can cut it when you're born. People's toes are joined and then grow apart. His just didn't all the way. Meanwhile, Ashton recently revealed his chance to join the Mile High Club was ruined by nosy passengers. The punked star claimed he once tried to make love to an ex-girlfriend while flying, but was too embarrassed to go through with it because too many people were awake. Number 8. Paris Hilton's dogs live in a mansion. Paris Hilton's dogs live in a 2-story mansion. Hilton's puppy palace is aligned with a pink interior and has air conditioning, heating, designer furniture, and a chandelier, according to a tweet from the heiress. Sure, many Americans can barely afford to pay their energy bills, so they can live comfortably in the summer months. But hey, at least Hilton's dogs are living the good life, right? The exterior is painted an off-white shade, with terracotta roof tiles, and in a balcony as escape for the pooch who doesn't want to fully commit to the outdoors, but desires a whiff of fresh air. Inside, couches and daybeds can be found for the exhausted puppy, needing to take a load off. But there are also beanbags and plush dog beds, so said sleepy puppy can have options when it comes to lying down. Number 7. Actor Tom Hanks collects vintage typewriters.
I've tried to foster a community of typewriting people.
The actor and filmmaker has been collecting vintage typewriters since 1978, according to an op-ed he wrote for the New York Times in 2013 about why he does it. It's mainly for the typing sound and his favorite models. There's no reason to own hundreds of old typewriters other than the sin of misguided avarice, Hanks wrote. In 2014, Hanks released an app called the Hanks Writer that gives you the blissful experience of manual typewriter fonts on an iPad or iPhone, NRP.org reported. After hearing about his obsession with typewriters, one podcaster decided to send him an interview invitation on a 1934 Smith Corona typewriter, according to a Reddit post. Hanks accepted the invitation with a cheeky typewritten reply. Number 6. Oprah has a love for bathing and a hand-carved bathtub.
How big is Oprah's bath? That's what I want to know. People
I
around.
do have a hand-carved tub.
Hand-carved tub.
Yes.
Carved out of what?
Out of marble.
If you're the kind of person who finds comfort and happiness in taking long baths or showers, you should take notes from Oprah Winfrey, who recently confessed that bathing is her hobby
Because bathing is my hobby.
and that she takes it very seriously. But as Oprah being one of the richest women on earth, by bathing she doesn't mean taking a shower or using a tabo like Filipinos. She lies on a luxurious bathtub that perfectly fits her because it's molded and hand-carved to the shape of her body. Yes, hand-carved. In a recent interview on The Late Show, alongside her A Wrinkle in Time co-stars Reese Witherspoon and Mindy Kaling, Oprah confessed that bathing is her hobby, and any kind of bath salt or bath oil is the perfect gift for her.
So any kind of bath salts, bath oil,
Really?
yeah, anything for the bath, you can get me.
When asked if it's hard to give gifts to Oprah, Reese shares that she enjoys the challenge of buying Oprah a gift.
Actually, I really enjoy the challenge of buying Oprah a gift.
So Oprah jokingly teased her that she could have saved herself a lot of trouble after Reese admitted she didn't know about Oprah's love for bathing. Her co-star could have just easily bought her some bath essentials. Number 5. Steve Martin is a banjo and piano player. Steve Martin has been making audiences laugh for decades as one of the best comedic actors of his generation.
You probably noticed there was no fancy red carpet tonight. That'll send them a message.
He has done it all as an entertainer. While most would know him from his roles in Cheaper by the Dozen and Pink Panther, older people might fondly remember him for his influential stand-up routine. In addition to acting and his stand-up work, Martin is also an incredibly talented banjo player. He has been playing since he was a child and has been incredibly successful over the years. He's so talented that he won a Grammy for a bluegrass album he released in 2009. He can also play the piano, which isn't quite as cool as the banjo, but still pretty damn impressive. He is a man of many talents, there's no doubt about that. Number 4. Harrison Ford is a licensed pilot and owns different aircraft. Harrison Ford is without a doubt one of the most famous actors on the planet, as he has played starring roles in huge movie franchises like Star Wars and Indiana Jones. His career has spanned 6 different decades, and he has proven his acting talents are out of this world. But what if we told you his acting wasn't even the coolest thing he does? Well, it's true, as that distinction would go to flying planes. Ford is a licensed pilot and owns many different aircraft. He keeps them at an airport in Santa Monica. He also owns property in Wyoming and has even been called on by local authorities to help with rescue and emergency missions in the past. Unfortunately, things aren't always smooth when Ford is in the air. He's been involved in 2 minor crashes so far, including one that resulted in a broken pelvis and ankle. Number 3. Jon Hamm was Ellie Kempers' drama teacher.
You are a teacher, which I did not know this before.
I was.
Were you an acting teacher or? Oh, no kidding.
Ellie Kemper plays a character with a pretty weird life on her Netflix show, The Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. But it turns out that her own life might be just as weird. Okay, maybe not just as weird, but pretty close. Speaking on a panel recently, Ellie revealed that Jon Hamm, who starred alongside her in her show and is incidentally everyone's weird older male crush, was her high school drama teacher. Whilst she avoided a major embarrassing teacher crush on pre-Mad Men Hamm, the actress conceded that he was not ugly. She was in 9th grade, and he taught her the improved section of his theater class, and everyone loved him. So it must have been pretty awkward when Hamm was cast as Reverend Wayne Gary Wayne on her show. Number 2. Obamas didn't pay their student loans until their 40s. The road to the US presidency is not always a cheap one.
As I said, because of law school, we only finished paying off our own student loans just 10 years ago. So we know what many of you are going through or look for.
Former President Barack Obama went to Occidental College and Columbia University before getting his law degree at Harvard Law School. In a 2013 speech, Obama said both he and former First Lady Michelle Obama graduated with a lot of student loan debt, particularly following law school. He also didn't finish paying back his loans until he was in his 40s. They each graduated from college and law school with a mountain of debt. And even though they got good jobs, they barely finished paying it off just before Barack Obama was elected to the US Senate. Obama noted that he should have been saving for his daughter's education while he was still paying off his student loans. And while that must have been a difficult choice, paying down your debt before saving money for your children can be a smart financial decision for the long term. Number 1. Ariana was carried like a baby. Pop princess Ariana Grande
Hello, I'm Ariana Grande.
wants to be swept off her feet. Literally, the 21-year-old pop star insists on being carried when she's too tired to walk. Life and Style reports. Her new rule is that she has to be carried like a baby when she doesn't feel like walking. She says that she doesn't want her precious feet to hit the floor, the insider added, who reportedly saw Grande demand to be carried by her staff while filming a music video and during rehearsals for the Victoria's Secret fashion show, which aired on last Tuesday. While you're here, go ahead, like, subscribe, and share our channel for more exciting and interesting videos. We'll see you there.